Imagine waking up in the morning and you actually feel excited to get out of bed. You wake up at the same time every single day without fail and you never sleep in. You feel so good about yourself because you're actually starting to own your mornings. And now you're elevating your life and the results are definitely showing. You feel so proud of yourself because you actually remember how you felt. You remember that pain of saying you're going to wake up early, setting an alarm on time, and still managing to wake up a lot later than you're supposed to. You remember that pain of feeling so behind in the day because you couldn't even discipline yourself to get out of bed on time. You felt so sluggish, sloppy, disorientated. You see everyone like Hamza, Ali Abdal, Andrew Huberman talking about how important a morning routine is. You even took the extra step to read The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, but for some reason you still can't be consistent with your morning routine. I've been there, okay? And I know how it feels. So I'm going to tell you my story and how I was able to go from acting a fool in the morning to actually being productive in the morning. You can probably relate to this, okay? But before I was able to fix myself, I would just do such low class habits before I was able to sleep and then actually implement my morning routine the morning after, okay? It just would never work for me. So I'd be scrolling on my phone, probably have music playing in the background, texting people at the same time, end up on Pornhub or something, end up having a fucking wanking session, and then I fall asleep. The next morning, your alarm rings, you wake up, you're all ready, like in a state of shock because you're using an alarm, and that iPhone alarm is terrible. We all know this. I wake up, immediately grab my phone, okay? Just like a retard, immediately grab my phone and start scrolling on social media again, start looking at my notifications, start messaging people again, probably play some music because I can't get out of bed, so I need more dopamine to get me out of bed. Okay? Imagine being so fucked up in your brain that you can't even get out of bed without playing some music first. Alright? That's not normal. So I'd waste about a whole 2 hours to an hour of just being in bed after I've woken up. Okay? Once again, I'm scrolling on social media. I see something that catches my attention. I go towards it. There's probably a hot girl on my Instagram timeline. Makes me horny. Go on Pornhub, have another fucking wank session, and then you start watching a video on YouTube. Then you get another video on YouTube, and it's just like a culmination of just a lot of distractions. Okay, this is why you cannot touch your phone in the morning, right? But that's what I used to do, and that's probably what you do right now. If I was able to go back in time, okay, to my past self, and give him the biggest backhand slap ever, I would, because you can't get work done. If you are on self improvement or you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you're trying to be a businessman, you're a teenager trying to just build themselves up, okay? You won't get shit done if you are always going on your phone in the morning. If you are distracting yourself in the morning, your workload will definitely not be optimal. Definitely won't be consistent with your morning routine or even getting out of bed at the same time every single day, okay? So that's why I'm pretty confident that this video will help you correct that inconsistency and then you will actually be able to own your mornings and elevate your life. Now, before I get into the rest of the video, my name is Jafet. Make sure you scroll down, hit the like button, share this video around, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from a somewhat small YouTuber like me who's on the come up. And once you're down there as well, click the link in the description and join my free online men's community. I pretty much just created this community because I want to be around like-minded individuals. So if you really want to be around like-minded men that are on the same path as you, who are trying to improve themselves, trying to grow, trying to educate themselves, trying to build wealth, build relationships, actually be a menace to society and get out the system and fight the matrix, then join my free online men's community because we are all like-minded and we will all help each other and network. So if that interests you, click the link in the description below and join my free online men's community. I didn't plan on using the whiteboard today, but I'm actually going to bring this closer so you can actually use it because I might as well write some points down because it's just easier to explain and then you can actually see it as well. So pretty much my morning routine is very simple. Okay, that's why it's a realistic morning routine. This is realistic. It's not like those other productivity YouTubers or these people that are saying journal, gratitude, go for a walk, go like none of that bullshit. Okay, it's very simple. Like you'll be surprised. It's very realistic. Okay, so first off, what I do is I wake up at the same time every single day. So I wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. 7 a.m. Wake up. Now the night before, I'm not gonna write it down, but the night before, I literally just meditate before I sleep, and then I read a book, and I pretty much don't have my phone beside me. If it is beside me, it's charging. But people like put their phone across the room, and then they can't like get it in the mornings. I used to do that, I'll be honest, but now I actually just put it down on the floor beside me. So it's not in my line of sight. I'm still like it's just on the floor. It's not actually on my bedtime desk or whatever, so it's not near me when I wake up. But I'm pretty much at that point where I'm not going to use my phone because I don't have any notifications on. I don't have any people like like just none of that like retard shit coming into the phone. Okay, so I pretty much have do not disturb on my phone all the time. So I'm not getting any notifications, no sounding or none of that bullshit just coming in and distracting my focus. So that's why I know I'm not gonna get distracted. Yeah, so in the morning I wake up at 7 a.m. every single day, okay, without fail. I try to do my best. Obviously, some days I might wake up at like 7:30 or some shit, but as long as I'm waking up at 7 or less, like sometimes I might wake up at 6 or 5, which is whatever works. As long as it's not past 7, then I'm good, okay? So I wake up at 7 a.m. After I wake up at 7 a.m., immediately, before I brush my teeth, before I wash my face, before I do anything, I sit up on my bed, okay? You sleep lying down, I sit my ass up, and I meditate for about 10 to 20 minutes, okay? Minimum. So let's just say around like literally as soon as I wake up. So from 7 till about hold on. So 7 to like 7:20, let's just say, because it's usually for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay. Obviously, I'm aiming for 20 minutes a day, but some days I might just be feeling like 10 minutes. Okay, depending on how the trajectory of my day is gonna go. But I pretty much just meditate. I don't use any apps. I don't use any guided meditations. I don't use any frequencies or binaural beats. I pretty much just wake up, put the iPhone timer on, and I change the timer sound because you don't want to wake up to that radar, whatever it's called. I think it's radar, but you do not want to be meditating and then at the end of the meditation you're just woken up by radar. Okay, like that shit is very annoying. Okay, it really is. So if you're in a meditative state, you kind of want to keep that state. So if you put radar, it's gonna literally like take you out that state. You'll be in shock. So I just put I think it's called Daybreak. I'm not sure, but I think it's called Daybreak. It's one of the newer ones, not the classic ones. I just use that sound, and then I meditate. When it's finished, that sound plays. It's not that bad. It's a bit abrupt, but that's what I use for now. Obviously, I can use an app or I can use Medito or Insight, whatever. But for now, I just use the iPhone timer. After I finish meditating, then I get my ass out of bed, as you normally would. So what else am I gonna be doing there? Okay, I'm not gonna fucking go on my phone. I'm not gonna touch my phone. I haven't touched my phone at all in this period. Okay, meditate. After this, I track my weight. Okay, so that's just what I do personally. You don't have to do this, but I just track my weight because I like to track my weight every single day. So that's when I touch my phone, but I go immediately to the tracking weight app. I don't go anywhere else. I don't look at the notifications tab. I open my phone. I track my weight because the weighing scale that I have is linked to my phone. So it's pretty much like gets the electric impulses to your body, whatever it shows on your phone. So I just track my weight. I don't go on anything. I go straight to that app. So let's say like track weight. Now, obviously, it doesn't take 5 minutes to track my weight, but like sometimes it might be wrong. I might just do it more than once just to make sure it's an accurate depiction of my weight, and then I'm good. After I track my weight, then I start doing a stretching routine. Okay. Now I don't do static stretching. I do dynamic stretching. Let's say 7:25. I start, and then for about like I'll do it for about 10 minutes to 15 minutes. So let's say about like 7:40, I guess. Dynamic stretching. So dynamic stretching, if you don't know what it is, just a brief explanation is there's static stretching where you're like holding the stretch for a period of seconds or minutes. Okay, this is where you're doing this. You're holding the stretch for a while. Okay, instead of doing this, which is active. So dynamic stretching is the active side of stretching. After stretching, drink water. So 7:40 to about like 7:45. Drink water. I don't know why I wrote this all in all caps, but whatever. Just drink water, man. Just get at least a liter in and use one of these bottles, which is metal or stainless steel. You don't want to use the plastic shit, okay? The plastic bottles are terrible. Estrogenics, we do not put that into our body. This is already plastic itself. Like, if you see this little layer here is plastic, so I should actually take that off. But these people are just trying to put these estrogenics in our body. We don't want that in our bodies, okay? So you want to get a stainless steel bottle and drink about at least a liter or at least like 2 liters, whatever you want to drink. Probably a liter is probably more easy to consume. Drink your water. Then after that, I do my brushing, brush my teeth, wash my face, get ready for the day, get dressed up. Then, so let's just say like hygiene for that. So after I finish with the hygiene, I pretty much just set up all the work tasks that I need to get done. I look at my to-do list, I look at my whatever checklist that I have to get done today, and then I just pretty much start like doing the minor stuff, getting them out the way. So that's what I do. Then after that, I go to the gym, and then after the gym, I come back and I start working from then on. So from 8 to 10, I'm pretty much going to the gym now. I have it, obviously that's not accurate. Some days I might even be finishing all days. Like if I meditate for 10 minutes, it's mostly gonna be, and I'll have more time. Okay, if I stretch for less than 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I have more time as well. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't always look like this. It's not like this to a T, but the habits are to a T, but the time is not to a T. Okay, but I might go to the gym. Oh, well, I will go to the gym, and then this is the time to go there and then to get back as well. So it's usually not for 2 hours. I'm in there for like about an hour and a half, and then I'm gone. But that's literally my morning routine. Okay, it's not that complicated. It's not that simple. It's not like crazy. It's not journal, do this, walk, text girlfriend or whatever. Like it's none of that shit. Okay, just make it simple, make it effective, make it efficient. Alex Hermosi says something about if you can, not word for word, okay, but it's pretty much if you wake up in the morning, the time you spend to get to work dictates how much work you'll do that day. So if you wake up in the morning and you do a long morning routine, then you do your work, you just do it like you just wasted like about an hour or 2 hours of your morning when you could have been putting that into your work. Whereas if you do my morning routine and you spend a good 30 minutes on this or 20 minutes, that's obviously a lot more time to work on what you need to work on, okay? So this is the simple, realistic morning routine that you can try, okay? You wake up at whatever time you want. I wake up at 7 a.m. If you wake up at 5 a.m., that's good for you. If you wake up at 9 a.m., that's good for you. Just don't be too late, of course. Wake up, you meditate immediately. You sit up on your bed. You don't want to meditate lying down because you will fall back asleep, okay? Like, don't cope. You sit up on your bed. And then when you sit up, that kind of wakes you up. It wakes you up a little bit. Open the light in your bedroom so you get some light into your eyes. It's not a dark room. Or open your curtains so there's sunlight coming in. There's no darkness for you to fall asleep, whatever. So there's not like melatonin being produced. Track your weight. I track my weight. If you track your weight as well, you can do that as well. I just track my weight. Or you can skip that, of course, if you don't have a weighing scale. Dynamic stretching, this is mandatory. You just stretch, just get the warming, just get the body like warmed up, okay? Drink your water, hygiene, gym. That's pretty much the morning routine, okay? Very simple, very effective, very efficient. That's it for this video today, brother. I appreciate your time and I appreciate you for watching. Remember to scroll down, hit the like button, share this video around, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from me, and also join my free online men's community. And with that being said, as usual, remember to always pay your dues.